Greetings and thanks for coming through. I'm Star. Of course, this is Ascend Starship Tarot, and I appreciate and thank you for coming through. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to spend your time and your energy here with me. Therefore, you are definitely appreciated. Please take what resonates with you, leave what does not. This is definitely a general reading, so it's for the masses. If you need a personal reading, you can definitely reach out to me on any of my personal outlets. We know time is fluid, so this could be relevant anytime around the 8th of February or anytime we have this energetic lineup again. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's energy. So our numerology for the day is actually the number 6. And this is kind of like it's actually like a 15-6. So we have the potential of new beginnings with the 1, and then we have change and adjustment and possible chaos with the actual number 5. Maybe it's some type of conflict, but when we bring them together, we actually get number 6. And that number 6 is basically telling us like this is a time of love. This is a time of choices that need to be made. The number 6 in love is definitely of duty and service to others. And it's actually about moving slow and being deliberate in the choices that we make, making sure that the choices that we make are actually choices that are going to be healing to ourselves or healing to others, where they're done with love, they're done with compassion, they're done with a sense of responsibility, not only for ourselves, but also for those that are around us. It's a number of service and actually taking care of others. It's actually like a caretaker kind of energy, like being able to take care of yourself, as well as taking care of others. It's giving us that like Gemini Cancer energy. You know, like Cancer is basically very emotional. Like Cancers feel, they are true and they're honest about how it is that they do feel. Like we know that Cancers don't hide behind feelings at all. Like if I'm feeling it, then it's coming out, and I'm going to tell you that that's how I felt, and that's basically what is coming out is those um, kind of like hidden emotions, and it's really not hidden, it's the truth. That's why, it's telling you to be slow and deliberate. Be honest about how it is that you are moving. Be deliberate, be intentional about what it is that you're doing and the choices that you are actually making, understanding that these choices are not just for tomorrow. They're not just for today, they're also for tomorrow. It's also a number of healing and counseling and being able to teach, like getting into the next level, right? Especially when it comes to feelings. We are definitely still in Aquarius season. Our planets for today, Aquarius is bringing us Uranus. The moon is in Capricorn, so it's bringing us Saturn. Well, yeah, the moon is in Capricorn, so it's bringing us Saturn, but today is also Monday. So the moon is prevalent anyway with that Cancer energy. And then we have our root chakra of the day. Now, as far as Uranus goes, or Aquarius, that's all about being able to evolve. But since this is a 6, and it's already given us that emotion, then we actually want to recognize where it is that we can emotionally detach and see the big picture, so that we can evolve. The detachment may be something very unexpected, but it gives you freedom. It shows you why it is that you need to do it, why it is that you rebel, or why you act the way that you act. But once again, keeping in mind the bigger picture, how it not only affects you, but how it's going to affect all of those around you. And whether it affects others negatively or positively, of course, we want to have a positive influence in lives around us. But we have to make sure that we keep the influence within us, our own influence, our own vibration has to stay high. We can't lower our vibrations in order to assist someone else in raising theirs, okay? Now, our moon for today, that's Saturn, that's in Capricorn. That's being able to achieve. That is being confident, knowing what you know and not allowing anyone to knock you off of your rocker. This is also being very disciplined and organized, being able to set up the boundaries that you need, not falling victim to maybe some addictions or bad behaviors that you know that you really shouldn't be committing to or doing at the time. Our moon today, as I said, it's a Cancer moon. So once again, this is emotions, how you feel, trusting your intuition, and also trusting the different cycles and phases that you go through in life, knowing that life requires growth, knowing that there are dark moments in life. That's our new moon, the dark moments, not knowing where to go, how to move forward. But understanding that we also have full moon moments in our life as well, where everything is illuminated, everything is shining. We can see how we're moving, we can see how we're going, and life is just flowing to what we may deem to be the natural order of things in life. And then our chakra for the day is the root chakra. We know that's all about things that we've learned from birth. It has also a lot to do with hearing things that we may hear, that causes us to either be sure in who we are or doubt who we are. It is your root chakra, so it has a lot to do with security and safety, and also being able to be grounded, right? So you want to be mindful of, things that trigger stress or things that trigger energy or anger or things that trigger you back into childhood moments or childhood thoughts, childhood places. Be very mindful, patient with yourself when it comes to like trauma, and what you're dealing with and the cycles that you're going through when you are dealing with those things. Make a choice to heal, make a choice to get counseling if you need to, make a choice to be responsible for yourself and how you deal with those emotions when they come around. Okay, so I definitely hope that makes sense. And I hope that resonates. If you have not yet, please go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share. Let me know how this resonates with you. So moving into our Tarotscope for the day, we're actually coming in with the Eight of Wands. This board here, I see the Eight of Wands, I see the Death, which is actually 8 as well, and then I see the Seven of Pentacles. We know that we deal in numerology here, and that 8 is just basically telling us that this is a personal power. This is an excellent understanding that time is money, or time is an investment, not just money. Time is an investment, and you have to invest and use your time wisely. So with this Eight of Wands that is actually here, this Eight of Wands is giving us it's the breakthroughs. Some of you may actually very well be traveling. We know that if we look this card up, it definitely means movements, breakthroughs, and it means travel. So that is definitely the energy that we are getting when it comes to this. But this breakthrough is more like it's more of a personal breakthrough that you're going through. It's choices that you have had to make in order to get to this point. There is definitely a new dawn arising. If you follow me on Instagram, or if you follow me on Facebook, I believe I talked about last week one day, this new dawn was actually presenting itself. And if you actually look in this card, like the sun is coming through, like the blinders are off, like things are being open to you. There's like greener pastures. You're able to walk around everything that was there. Like you're able to release, like the Eight of Wands is definitely a card of release as well. With this Eight of Wands here in this position is basically saying that when it comes to life, when it comes to work, like everything seems like real conventional. Like on the surface, you're doing everything normally that everybody else does. But some of you actually have this real spiritual awakening that's going on inside of you. And this is your new dawn. Like this is your new birth. Like there's a spiritual practice that you are creating. Some of you may very well be tarot readers yourself, or thinking about doing some type of psychology or healing through your actual tarot readings. Some of you may just have spiritual practices where Maybe you may be doing holistic like health rituals or things of that nature. But it is definitely taking place. Some of you are doing yoga, like Tai Chi, things of that nature. Noticing, noticing like pressure points and things of that nature. But I'm really getting like this real holistic, like spiritual feeling coming from this Eight of Wands. And then we're actually moving into the death card. Now, with this death card here is release again. So there's a lot of releasing that is going on right now. Some of you may actually be dealing with physical death from your mother's side of the family, or maybe that's where you've learned a lot about physical death. You may be just maybe just one of those people who are just, you know, closer to your mother's side of the family. So whenever death hits, like that is where it hits. Um, so this is basically coming through, and it's telling you, like, it's that Scorpio energy. It's empowering you to harness these breakthroughs. It's empowering you to accept these breakthroughs. Like, um, you're moving into this phase where if it no longer serves you, then you're letting it go. Or you've been in this phase already, and because you've been in this phase, the breakthroughs are happening. So it's like now, this death card is coming up to say, hey, give the old you, give flowers to yourself. You know, it's empowering. It's empowering you to step into, um, to step into the futuristic you, to step into your crown chakra you, you know, into the higher self of you. Like smoke and mirrors is gone. It's no more games. Like we're not playing anymore. Like it's like now like you're serious. And no one can tell you what to do, how to do it. You have this spiritual background here with this Eight of Wands. Like spirit is working with you, evolving with you, giving you the strength um, in order to come through, to get where it is that you're at now. So now this death card is like, okay, you've been putting in the work. I see you trying. I see you trying, and now that you're trying, like, here, let me give you an extra nudge on how to solve this problem for yourself. Let me show you like where the expansion is coming from. Let me show you like your own power so that you can walk in it and be strong in it, and you can master yourself. And if you are doing business, which a lot of us are at this point, if you have a business that you're doing, this is basically you being able to master yourself, your skills, or that business, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here. The Seven of Pentacles is a harvest card. This is, I know a lot, but I don't know everything, so I'm continuing to work. This is me or you being able to take the skills that you have acquired and build upon them. Once again, it's the clear pastures. So in the Eight of Wands, it's like the breakthroughs are coming. It's like spirit is working for you in the background, and then by the time we get to the Seven of Pentacles, you know, when we move out of, you know, the passion. See, so the ones that give me like passion, spiritual truth, where we want to go, what it is that we want to do, our stamina, our drive, our compassion, like all of this, you know, our works, what it is that we want to do and how we're working towards it, how we're excelling towards it, how we're feeling about it. That is basically what the wands show me. But then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is actually bringing it into fruition. Like we can actually feel it, we can put our hands on it, we can touch it, we can see, you know, we have a log of it, we have records, you know, we have the money in our account because we've worked so hard for it. So it's like now with this Eight of Wands, it was like there were breakthroughs for the pasture, but now in the Seven of Pentacles, you're in the pasture. Like you're in the trees, you know, like you're on the ground, you're growing, you are taking off because now you're in the trees. Like you're right there, you're amongst the green grass, and you're watching the things grow. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's saying that you are very educated, you are very knowledgeable in this business that you are working on. You may even be bringing about some type of new field in this business. So Like I said, if you've been listening to me and you've been paying attention to the videos, like the whole energy that 2021 brings, this energy of things that are unconventional. It's a year of multi-talentness. So it's a year of being able to be, you know, maybe you're a plumber and you understand water pressure. So being that you understand water pressure, maybe you want to do some type of holistic hydrotherapy type of something or something of that nature. It's really being able to bring together things that aren't normally together, and being able to make them work as a whole, being able to bring forth a new line in a field, or a new part of a field, a new segment in a field. And this basically says that that your breakthroughs are coming through, as long as you continue to work and be disciplined, be encouraged, be empowered. Things are going to work out in the exact order that you need them to. So I definitely hope this resonates. I hope it makes sense. Go ahead, if you have not yet, and hit the bell, because you don't want to miss tomorrow's energy.